Baby, what's really going on? When I tell you everything that could go wrong is going wrong right now, but it does not matter because we're here. It's Monday Fun Day. My name is Chase. This is No Chaser TV. Hey, Tori B. Hey, Jay. What's the tea, y'all? Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus.
What's going on? It sounds like you going through a lot.
I am. I literally just got back in town, and the show must go on, and nothing's set up. Why is nothing ready? And that will be me. I'm the nothing that's not ready. So, with that being said, I'm just real discombobulated. I'm all over the place, but it's still birthday bash. We still celebrate my birthday. So, everybody tell me happy birthday right now, okay? What you bring me,
Yes.
Tori B, on my birthday today? What you bring me? Okay, anyway, Jay, what did you bring? I know Jay got something. I know it.
Me?
Does
I
me
got
come
some
with a receipt?
lashings. I got some lashes for Ashley and motherfucking Mia. That's what I got.
But you are a Scorpio, and I love you. So Scorpios unite. So
Okay, are you a Scorpio?
I am. My birthday is in 10 days.
Okay, okay, but I'm gonna get you what you got me.
That's fair.
With that being said, you guys go ahead and lock in. Go ahead and leave some comments. What I'm going to go ahead and do is go off camera. I'm going to get everything set up. But while we do, there is a special video tonight. I don't even know where to look. There's a special video tonight because we are celebrating my birthday here. It is Monday Fun Days now on No Chaser TV. So Love and Marriage Huntsville will be on immediately after that if you like Love and Marriage Huntsville. But anytime you see this today,
I
baby,
cannot.
I did my big one this weekend, bitch. Take a drink, okay? So anytime you see this video, take a drink. While we go ahead and get started, there was some tea that broke from over the weekend with the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm going to bring that up. We're going to talk about that really quickly. I'm going to leave my two. I can trust them when I go ahead and get my camera set up. And then we're going to go ahead and move forward. But I wanted to know, what did you guys think about Mia and Ink? Well, Mia, I'm following Ink. Tori B, I know you're full of your Mia thoughts. Please give us something while I get my shit together, okay?
Yes. So with that said, yes, that T, she is not following him on Instagram. She did go on Watch What Happens Live last night and said they were fine. Told Indy they were fine. Now y'all know damn well Mia be lying. Jay, did you know about this?
I did see that, and I was interested to see what she was going to say on Watch What Happens Live. But I mean, his pictures are still up. I wouldn't put it past me. Oh wait, no, they follow. He's following her now,
Oh, they back on good terms?
or they follow each other. Who knows with Mia? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they unfollow each other every hour.
Yeah, I think once Andy did ask her,
Yeah,
was everything was okay. She's like, oh damn, they figured that out. Let me go and fix this real quick. So I mean, we've known them to have an on and off history. But you know, like at this point, is she sure that she ain't been diagnosed with bipolar?
whew. I mean, I would not be surprised either.
I mean, thank you, Love Jones, for the super chat, and that was for Chase's birthday, for your beautiful panel, for that chocolate brown sweater, for you, boo. Thank you, Love Jones. We appreciate it. Yeah, so that did pop off. I wonder, there's one more thing that did pop off as far as some RHOP juicy things that popped off. I don't have the video. I don't know if Chase had. I sent it to him, child. But Giselle was being interviewed, and apparently on another panel. Oh, you did see it. Okay.
I think I know what you're talking about, but let me see.
Yes, Ashley was on another panel, and Giselle was asked in another interview. You know, somebody asked Ashley, who has something to answer for at the reunion. And Ashley said Mia. And Giselle agreed with her and said, yes, because Mia be lying. She has a lot to answer for. So you did see that?
I did see that. And Giselle's tone was very interesting because I think I say for Giselle, like for her credit, she always understands the good of the show. And I feel like she's kind of annoyed with Mia's antics. Like I feel like they personally are probably okay, but I feel like it's just kind of like, girl, you're fucking up the show. So it was definitely an interesting tone because it wasn't like Giselle, like, oh, Kiki. It was like, no, I'm tired of this
This heifer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna see.
I can't wait. I am vindicated because I've been telling y'all since when we was in Clubhouse, when Mia first got into the scene, I said Mia is, I can't get with it. Everybody else says she was entertaining and I wasn't with the shits, and it looked like all her shenanigans are backfiring on her.
I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all 100%. Thank y'all for holding the show down. Giselle does not like Mia, and that's what that is. She never has. She's always made side comments, slide, nasty digs, but she's kept her around for her greater good, meaning she didn't like Candace, she didn't like Wendy, and so now that her and Wendy are kind of on the path moving forward, Candace is not around. Giselle has no use for Mia, who she never really liked. To be honest with you, it was just to prove a point to the other girls and stick it to the other girls by championing her. Like these ladies claim they stand against violence. And so if you stand against violence, we're not going to go back too far because we're going to get into this because it was a great episode. But if you do not stand for violence, then she throws a drink that is a physical act and they championed her behind that physical act. Child cheese, child please. Move it along. That's how you blew your cover. Y'all do not like her like that because she theoretically stands against everything. She theoretically represents everything that you girls in Potomac, the upper crust of society, in the upper echelon. I keep looking up here at my old camera and it's not up there anymore. I'm using my laptop today, and then we're going to go ahead and use the big boy stuff coming up, baby. I got something for you. And I got a brand new laptop, so you guys, the old trusty. Let me show you guys what I was working with, by the way, for all these years. Let me see if you guys can see.
Ooh.
Yes. Right, and you see like the discoloration.
Oh yeah.
But let me tell you, that's how dedicated I was, Jay, to the people. Anyway, let me finish. She was just doing all that because of whatever. She didn't really like Mia because she is always throwing nasty side, underhanded remarks at Mia. And I really want to see Giselle versus Mia with the gloves off. First, I want to also thank Dominique Dominique, aka Love, for her super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, everybody in the group chat. Could you read this one for me, Tori B, so we could go ahead and get the show started?
Happy birthday. I hope Giselle doesn't think she's getting rid of Mia so that Rob can come back. I don't know what emojis you put, but.
And who is this from?
That is from Amanda K.
Thank you, Amanda K, for always supporting. Thank you. It's birthday season, baby. Let's do it. Production, I want to see if you was actually doing your job back there today because I don't know what you got going on, baby. But every time we play that certain video, play that video for me. Let me see if production got it going on tonight. Okay. All right. I see. Well, hey, listen. He here. I don't know where he at, but every time we play that video that may or may not play, you guys take a drink. With that being said, we start off with the episode right where we left off, as the ladies are discussing Karen's butt dial from 3 years ago. Karen says that she always calls a driver when she drinks, so she doesn't know what the hell Mia is talking about. Ashley says that she believes Mia and Joy, and Mia says that she only brought it up because Karen called Jacqueline a liar, but Karen still stands by her claims that Jacqueline is indeed a liar. We're going to go ahead and break that down, but before we do, we got another super chat, so thank you. Jay, could you read that, please?
Super sticker.
Who is it from?
Auntie.
Oh, hey, Auntie. Thank you so much for the super sticker. We do greatly appreciate that. Everything that we get does go to the betterment of the channel. And then once the bills is paid, then hopefully we can get us a little cot to tell her two out the rest. Amen, y'all. Okay.
Amen.
Man.
All right. With that being said, before I go ahead and give it over to you guys, Jacqueline says that she's the only one addressing the elephant in the room when it comes to Karen. And Karen shares that her and Ray were indeed having marital issues before the accident, but that Ray has decided to stick by her woman because some people feel like that may or may not be the only way the bill's gonna get paid in Ray's name is if she on the show making the money. Um, Now Mia predicts that Karen is going to be pissed that they just pulled her rug from underneath her at dinner, and tomorrow she's going to go ahead and come down guns a blazing. Before we count down Wendy's birthday, which does happen, Stacy does call her friend TJ. I want to make sure y'all know that's her friend now. Call her friend TJ, and Wendy is over it. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Karen says that she always calls a driver, so she does not know why Mia is making a big deal out of this. Ashley says that she believes Joy and Mia about all of that. But Jay, who do you believe? Do you believe that Karen always calls the driver? And do you believe that Joy and Mia are telling the truth?
No, Karen doesn't always call a driver.
Okay. So then you believe.
I do.
mm, mm, okay. Tori B, what are your thoughts?
Both of them is lying.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to meet your diva. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Why do you feel like they're lying?
Karen lied. She does not always call a driver. She got caught in a lie later on. But at the same time, Mia is also a liar, right? So I don't know. I don't know if I believe this story, especially with all of the, conversation that's going on. I don't know if I believe this 3-year-old story. Mia brings her friends along to lie for her, just like she had Jacqueline lie about a car that Gordon helped her get. So I don't believe nothing that comes out that half his mouth. So I damn sure don't believe, Karen don't know. This was 3 years ago. 3 year ago, T. We all know she got an arrangement with Ray. We already know the arrangement. She could dip and dabble. He's older. Things happen. Maybe he don't want to pop no pills no more. Sure.
Well, what is this obsession that they seem to have, Jay, with exposing Karen's? I keep looking up there. I'm sorry, y'all. With exposing Karen's relationship or lack thereof with Ray. Like, what is this obsession? Because I feel like that's what it is at this point.
Because Karen is a pathological liar, number one. And number two, I think no one would care as much if she didn't try to present her institution as something just so above everyone else when everyone knows that it's not. I think that's the bigger issue. But again, Karen's a pathological liar, and fuck everything that comes out of her mouth. That's it.
Okay, well, there it is. Let's go ahead and move right on with the rest of the show, child. Because I'm not going to have him cuss me out about no Karen, who I still ride for, and I don't care if y'all like it or not. Is she? My thing is, right? How do I know she's not telling the truth?
Karen's relationship.
She hit a tree and she hit a thing. So that's it.
Karen has been lying since season 1.
All right. Do you think that that seems like in line with Karen's character to take a hit and then take a lick and keep on ticking the next day and get your ass together?
Yes.
Yeah, she got that on the hit. Yeah, I think she was a little nervous to go to bed because she didn't know what the hell was going to happen next. But that's what happened, Mia, when you open that big old mouth of yours. Now, Mia confides in Jacqueline that Gordon is picking issues with her and fights with her to ruin her trip while she's away in Charlotte because he feels that Ink may be there with him. He chose a post from April to discuss how he's been hurt by Mia. Jacqueline feels that Mia needs to cut ties with G if she's serious about Ink and move on with her life. Jacqueline then advises Mia to stop telling G that she loves him because to him it sends him mixed signals as he still is in love with her. Now,
That's
Um,
the blind leading the blind, child.
I thought it was interesting. I thought Jacqueline had a lot of interesting commentary. So if you're gonna whack Ashley, I might go ahead and whack Jacqueline one time for the birthday, okay? But I know who better not whack Karen, and that's that down about in the bottom square, Mr. Jay. Because if
I'm
you
a
whack
whacker
Karen
every
tonight,
time.
whacking you, and that's what we
I'm,
doing tonight.
okay.
Okay, and then you can whack me back. You know I can take it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Uh, all right. So she needs to stop telling him that she loves him and stop doing things with the kids with him as a unit with her, the kids, G and Ink. Um, G says that he wants to be there, and then when he is there, he says it's too much for him. She's doing this to help him as he is dealing with his bipolar diagnosis and all of those things. I'm just gonna give it right over to Tori B. I ain't got time for the bullshit tonight. Tori B, what does Mia need to do in regards to her relationship with Gordon, and where are you standing with him allegedly attempted to ruin her weekend?
Child, both of them need to be institutionalized at this point. I'm sick of both of them. I see the difference is G is diagnosed. I don't know what's up with Mia, but she's definitely a pathological liar. I mean, listen, she has I, the only empathy I have for her is the way she grew up. That's the only empathy I have for her. But at this point, sis needs to really stop with the plastic surgery and stop trying to be a fame whore and go get some real help and go seek therapy, because I don't know what else there is to do with her. And the fact that she don't know that she's not a good, I don't want to I don't want to say nothing bad about her mothering, but she is a bit of a narcissist for her to be selling her son's business on TV to make a coin. I can't get with that.
Okay, Jay, what did you think about what she stated and this whole G and all of this?
I mean, it's just like I'm sure the truth is somewhere in the middle. She could very well be telling the truth, or she could be lying, which I feel like probably there. I just feel like this is weird because Gordon is not able to tell his side. Like, I don't know. It's not enough of him speaking about his truth, and it's just her like reading her texts or whatever. Um, I I don't know. I just think the fall of their marriage happened so quickly, like with them coming on the show, that it's like you really have not been able to ground yourself in who they are, like as a couple, because we really didn't get to know them as a couple. So I don't know. I will say I feel like Jacqueline, first of all, Jacqueline is definitely her op, but Jacqueline makes some valid points. When she was saying how, what was it, talking about how she's not, I guess, kind of leading G on, but kind of just not making it like giving him hope that he can get his family back. She was very valid about that, but Jacqueline is definitely her op, and I enjoy seeing that with them. That's it.
They just they I don't know, they might be a match made in heaven, cuckoo heaven.
I
I
think
want
so.
some people have those friends where it's like, bitches, you my friend. Because every time I ask you something, now I understand keeping me honest, but you always are in contrary to what I got to damn say. That's aggravating. I'm sorry. For me, I don't need a yes friend, but damn, do you like, huh? How
They
you
do
might
that to each
agree
other
with
though.
nothing I ever said? Nothing I ever do is right. Hey, do me a favor before we move forward, Torby. Shout me out some of the people in the group chat and tell me what some of the people are saying so we can move on. Because hey, y'all, I don't have my setup. I wish y'all could see. I am working off my new laptop. I got a new camera. I got to get that set up. I got a lot going on, and so I can't see anything going on tonight. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So I'm trusting these girls to get it right for me. Please, Tori B, tell me what the people are saying and who we got in the group. I did see Auntie. I saw Amanda K. I see Dolce Delicious. I saw Angel Hall. So I don't know who else is in there, but hey, everybody, wherever you at watching, thank you.
Sammy's here.
Hey, Sammy.
And Sammy said Mia's undiagnosed. I agree with that.
Oh God,
Allegedly.
boy,
um, Dolce Delicious said it's just so hard to believe Mia's stories.
true,
Uh,
true facts.
Dr. C, who says I can't keep up with Mia and her lies.
Mia be lying. I
Mia,
do feel like Gordon is one of those type of men that because he not having no fun, can't nobody have no fun. He will definitely go out his way to ruin your vacation. Now that I do believe.
Oh
yeah,
100%.
yeah, 100%.
I
That's
yeah.
hate
why
that.
I
I hate
say
that.
that Mia is like the truth is she's not 100% lying, but
Mhm.
it's just the way that she presents everything. I'm just like, I still like Mia, but I'm just like, girl, give us a break.
She mixes lies with the truth, is what I'm gonna say about
Yeah.
Mia. She mixes lies with the truth. Hey, Orchid fan, let me see what Orchid. Tell me what Orchid fan had to say. Hey, how you been doing?
Mia is a pathological liar. I
Okay.
agree.
Well, I guess we signed up for a Mia Bash session tonight. Speaking of which, Giselle is with her daughters, and she got that right. Moving on. I don't care what nobody got to say. We happy for the daughters. We happy for the daughters. We happy for the daughters. Ashley gets reminiscent about skydiving with Michael, and is she missing that Michael J? What's that about?
That whole I was just kind of rolling my eyes with that
Did
because
you just take a deep breath?
I mean when I watched it, I'm like, okay, that was y'all second date, cool. But then why are you reminiscing about like y'all having sex after? Like
Ew. And who wants to
but I'm
know
not
about
an Ashley
that?
hater. I enjoy Ashley. I love her messiness. So I'm gonna roll my eyes at her, but I I have a soft spot for Ashley.
I feel like she running out of things, and a lot of people are calling for her to be
It is.
fired. She better hope this thing with Kay has some legs to it. But before that, before we move on, if you guys do not know, Tori B was a guest host on the Reality Rundown. That is on their YouTube channel. You guys know the Reality Rundown. They're friends of No Chaser TV, and they also are one of the biggest platforms on Instagram and social media for all things reality TV news related as it is breaking. She was on the reality right after. So go over there and see what Tori be talking about and let me know if she talking shit about me because I watched it. But I'm gonna watch it again because I feel like I heard her say Chase something, but I want to make sure she didn't say nothing about me. With that being said, you guys, you know what I feel like it's time
You
for?
see, now I'm gonna drag your ass next time.
Thank you. You can drag me tonight if you want to.
And it's
Drag up.
feliz cumpleaños.
Hey baby, hey baby. You're gonna get the Spanglish, okay? You're gonna get it. It's Spanglish. Um Giselle calls Wendy and wishes her happy birthday. Tori B, did you feel like that happy birthday was genuine?
Um, I'll give it to Glizzy. Okay, fine, fine. But I also feel like
Oh, thank you.
she had to make a point to your earlier point, right? That she really don't like Mia, and to prove a point that she's not a colorist, she got to be nice.
Oh Lord.
So there you go.
Don't take me down the colorist path, please, Lord. Because we can get into it, but child, I'm tired. Um, Jay, did you feel like that was genuine?
Sure. I
I
don't
don't feel like it was genuine, but you got
I
to
know
start
you
with
don't. I don't think it was not I don't think it was not genuine. I just don't care. I mean, fuck Wendy's birthday.
Jay's a colorist.
Sure, sure,
Oh
sure,
Lord, don't, we
sure
don't
I
start that
am.
narrative here.
That
That
Okay.
narrative
was a joke. I'm
is
kidding.
I
I'm
know
kidding.
you're
Sure.
joking, but child, you know how they get to the people. They wore us out last season about whatever we said about them people on Potomac. Kay feels that Karen needs a break and that Mia brought up 3 years old T, and it was irrelevant. Mia says they're working on Kay's flute, and Kay lets her know that, baby, I'm fine being a friend and I don't need a flute. You do. And in my opinion, I know why people were thinking what they thought, but I took it as, or maybe I would have said, bitch, you need the flute. I don't because I got a business and what?
You don't.
Okay. Mia says that they're working on Kay's flute, and Mia then asks Kay if she wants to talk about her drug dealer boyfriend. Kay says it was in the past, and she respects all entrepreneurs and asks Mia about her past in particular. Mia says that she was a stripper. And so Kay lets her know that also is an entrepreneur and she respects her naked hustle as well. Now, Mia says that Kay knows all about the streets because she be out in there fighting in the damn streets. And Kay says that, baby, if I know anything about the streets, I do know that you are the streets, okay? Because you were serving lobster, steak and titties down to the bar you trapped Gordon at, allegedly. I don't know if she trapped them. Now everyone's gagged, most especially Stacy, who does not know what the hell she signed up for. I think she thought she signed up for Beverly Hills, and now she getting Love and Hip Hop Charlotte or whatever. But Stacy was taking a bad bitch, and I live for every moment of it. Now, as they trade back and forth with one another, Mia calls Kay Stitches.
Loved it.
Bitch, I'm a
Hey,
clean. Let's get this. Oh, hell no. Ashley then asked Kay if she had a scar on her forehead. Kay, lets her know in no circumstances can she ever ask her about her scar. Ashley then says that she was only asking because she has a skincare line and she was genuinely concerned and meant absolutely nothing
I want to
by
talk.
it and is confused why Kay is upset. Kay storms off and Ashley says that it was innocent. Jazzy does not allow that to happen and calls out the fact that Ashley knows what she was doing and Kay clearly has a scar. Um, when Kay comes back, everybody, is trying to calm down the situation. Kiana lets her know again, her being Ashley, don't ask me anything about my personal life, most especially my scar. And Jacqueline, who has been sitting there the whole time, wanted to know how the actual fight started. And Kiana turned over to Jacqueline and said, Ho, is you cool? And that sent me. I'm sorry. I didn't do the fight justice. I didn't break it down like with the theatrics. Go watch that fight. That fight. Oh, I hope y'all are happy because I'm happy that I patiently waited for something to happen. And I feel like this episode from that fight on was just a gold mine. I was in love with the episode. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and let Jay go first because Jay, why is it fuck Kiana and all that? Like, what's that about? I don't live.
I never said it was fuck Kiana. I just said I
Okay.
like that line. Stitches that was slick. I love bar for bar. I hate that all y'all like the second y'all don't like somebody, they not needed on the show. They go too low. I'm not here for a love and light bullshit show. I thought everyone jumped in, tagged as best as they could. I loved, even though I think Kay was just kind of spiraling a little bit too much about the scar. Like Run Away was too dramatic. I do think she's a little sensitive, but Kay definitely, she was going blow for blow with Mia. I no notes about this scene, thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay. Tori B, what you got for the people?
Kay ain't go low enough for me. Because you know what I would have said, right?
No,
I'm
what
like,
would
oh,
you say?
I would have said, oh, honey, you definitely need what I'm selling, create a face.
Oh my God.
Oh, oh, my ex-boyfriend's a drug dealer. Why? Did my man serve your mama? Okay. That's how low I would have went.
I would have went. I'm sorry. I would have went low too because let me tell you, I would have said your crackhead mammy bitch. Your crackhead mammy bitch. Your crackhead. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, like you bugging. There's no way. I think she was really taken off guard by what was said. And the fact that Mia had the nerve to call her Stitches, bitch. She would have, you know what? I would have did a Monique to her. She deserved a Monique move. Ain't no way.
I would have dove across the table. I'm not gonna
That's
lie,
what I'm
Jay. I'm
saying.
not
I
gonna
would have
lie.
done. I said, you about to get some stitches. We even, bitch. That's what happened. But she's a little bit. She got. She's an entrepreneur. I get it. You got to be. You got to be cool. I get it. Like after a certain age, I've been there. I've calmed down a lot. So I get it. But in that moment, if she would have called me stitches, I ain't no probably. I would have pulled her across that table.
I just think that it's interesting because Jacqueline is just not Jacqueline, but Jacqueline is. Are you cool, Jacqueline? Like, I'm so glad she ate her up with that. Now, let me tell you one of my favorite things. I did take a picture, but I don't have it uploaded. One of my favorite reactions is when Kiana called Mia the streets, and Jazzy looked like, I don't know, sis, she kind of got you there. Jay, you did have a good point where people are always advocating for people to be fired when they're in exchange or they feel like they don't like certain things. I have never advocated for Mia to be fired. I do think she's declassed in the joint. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I have never advocated for her to be fired. I do think that Kiana, I feel like is a bit in a handicap because they weren't going to bring her back. That's the T. I don't know. Everybody knows this by now. But I know what I'm talking. They were not bringing her back.
And it
Okay.
shows.
And the reason why they weren't bringing her back is because she acted in self-defense in a fight. Okay. So when you are exiled from something and you get the opportunity, you have to be on your P's and Q's, unfortunately, because I feel like she should have dove on Mia, but it looked like she was about to dive on Ashley ass. She like she was gonna let Ashley like she was about to wear Ashley out when she was standing up over her. I was like, Lord, somebody go get her and like take her to the other room. So I just feel like certain things she will and won't do as of now. However, with somebody like Mia, let me just make this clear because I'm glad I don't have no paper trail. But in Clubhouse, because some of the people know us from Clubhouse, in Clubhouse, when we reviewed that season, I believe, I was so against Candace and the yo mama, your mom, your mom, your mama, your mom, your mom. And the reason why is because I did not feel like Mia actually started anything with Candace, right? So when it's like your mama, your mama, your mama, it's like weird. Like, where is that coming from? That energy. However, in this case, I feel like Jacqueline escalated the situation for no reason. Like, how do we go from I think you're lame for I think you're lame for bringing up some 3-year-old stale ass tea that we really don't have no proof of, and now I'm getting called stitches. Like I just felt like, considering they don't really have a history of running in with one another, it just went like out of nowhere. And so the same thing that Mia was hollering that Candace did that I wasn't a fan of, because Candace did do, in my opinion, she's turned around and done the same thing to Kay, and I can't stand next to that. I can't stand by that. So that's how I feel about that. Is that all right with the people?
But Mia has gotten into it with everybody.
But I just don't understand why with Kay though. I just don't understand. I understand responding to Kay calling her out for being lame for that lame move with the tea about Karen and exposing her and all of that stuff. But why stitches after that? I just felt like I can say it went too far. I feel like that was just like taking it below the belt for
and
no
then
reason.
they tag teamed on it. That was my thing.
They tried to.
They tried to.
Y'all
They
have
did
got
tag
to
team
stop
on it.
this.
No.
Y'all gotta stop trying
Ashley-
to attach logic to Housewives. This is not a normal situation. This is not a group of women who would normally hang out. I don't care if people flip and do some shit that they were against 2 seasons ago. It's TV. Like,
Well,
yeah,
it's
some
not
people.
Go ahead.
Everybody was wrong in this situation. Everybody said some shit they didn't need to say, and it could have just been dead. It wasn't. I was entertained. I want y'all to come off these moral fucking high grounds.
Let me tell you one thing about me. I'm gonna sit on my motherfucking moral high ground because this is my square. So ain't
And that's
nothing you're gonna
fine.
be able to say that's gonna make me get off of it. If I think it's right, I think it's right. And if I think it's wrong, I'm gonna think it's wrong. And that's just how it's gonna be for this square. And I'm gonna still watch the story and enjoy the story because I had a good time last night. But Mia was dead ass wrong calling that girl stitches for no reason. And I don't give a damn if you like it or not.
Yeah, she was wrong, and Ashley was wrong for trying to.
Hold on, baby. What you got to say? You got something else? What you want to do?
Like I said, she wasn't wrong. I enjoyed it. A blow is a blow.
I ain't said nothing was wrong with you saying it wasn't wrong, even though you're wrong.
And I'm just saying it wasn't wrong. I don't care.
I know he lying.
I don't care if it was a weak read. Not to me. I don't care if it wasn't a strong read at all, but it was funny. Well, Mia is not often witty, but I said, okay, that was cute.
I mean, Stitches was great if it was in context. It just felt out of context, in my opinion. That's it.
When you reading someone, don't have to be in context. If you're gonna be a bitch, you just gonna be a bitch, and you gonna say some shit.
Now let me say this. Now this is that attitude down in that bottom square is why Candace got clonked upside her head. I just want to let the people know that.
Candace deserved it.
I'm not doing that.
Let's move on.
Oh yeah.
Wendy calls out.
It was Giselle who deserved to get clocked.
Well, come on. Wendy calls out.
Nobody clocked her.
Not going back down that road with you, bitch. You people. See, I'm gonna call you bitches. With you bitches, we've been doing this for 5 years now. I'm not going back 5 years. Okay, with you bitches. Wendy calls out Mia for coming for Kay, having dated a drug dealer when Jacqueline's ex. Oh, excuse me, I skipped the whole part fucking with y'all being crazy. I'm sorry. Whoa. Okay. Karen asks if she could be messy and then asks Jacqueline if she's working it out with Patrick, her PP. Jacqueline says they're working on co-parenting their children and their relationship and moving that and patching that forward as well. Karen then takes a bite of her food and then sips a sip of her drink and says, well, then after his 25 convictions, did you stand by him? Oh, that was in context, Jay. That's how you clear a bitch, Jay. That's how you read a bitch, Jay. Since you want to be in my business, let's talk about what?
PP.
Let's talk about your business. Since you like to talk about PPs,
Karen
let's
is
talk
great
about
at
the
this.
next one in the room, yours.
That was a decent read. Like
Oh,
it
no,
wasn't.
she ate that.
No,
Now,
she
you
cleared
like
them.
Karen,
She
ate
cleared
that.
them. Because Mia was shocked. And might I add, all right, so why Mia was so quiet if she there to help her sidekick? Because I feel like Mia actually
You're the one
shared
told her that shit.
Yup, she shared that tea. So they both
Did you see
opposite
Mia
each
face?
other.
Mia face.
Yup, she just bowed out of that motherfucker because she was the one who shared that shit with her. And she went like a true tourist. Cameron did her research and said, let me find all of these convictions and Googled that motherfucker and ran down the list. One thing we gonna come with is receipts, baby. So she cleared the shit. Then everybody got the fence up. Oh, that's in the past. Go ahead, Chase. I'll let you finish because I know you ain't finished reading that part. Go ahead.
I'm not finished. Good, girl. Okay, hold on. Where was I at? Y'all are off the chain tonight. Jacqueline says it's not funny that Karen.
Oh, it's not funny now.
That Karen
Bitch.
would need to dig up old information. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. Wendy then calls out Mia for coming for Kay, having dated a drug dealer, and bringing up the past, as we all know. When Jacqueline's ex had 25 convictions, Ashley stands up and says everybody has a past, and Wendy and Stacy say, "Oh, let's do it together, Tori, because you know Jay ain't gonna do it."
No, I like
everybody has a past. Ooh, Jay,
I give Wendy her. that was cute. I gave that to Wendy.
Jay, baby, the sides were drawn last night. Were they not?
They came out in unison. Everybody has a past. Jazzy, Stacy, even though she could be a little slow, she came out and said everybody has a past. Let me tell you
why it was so good. And I need to finish this, but let me tell you why it was so good. Because just before that, they were trying to rad dog Kiana, and they thought they had ate that. You know, they thought they ate, and what about you? Are you using your lotions for your scar? Oh, I didn't mean it that way. Oh, you got stitches. Ooh. Oh, but how did it get brought up again anyway? And bitch, now everybody getting tore up. So you want, let's do tell for tell. Let's do read for read. Let's do girl for girl. Let's go. And that, in my opinion, is what I like about Housewives. You want to get our girl, you got one of our girls, we gonna come get one of yours, goddamn. Because baby, they drug Jacqueline up and down the pole. Do you hear me? Oh,
the problem was that group was outnumbered, okay? So that was that. I don't know why you came for them, especially Karen Huger. The Grand Dame at 61 read the shit and cleared the hell out of y'all asses. So y'all tried the rag and tag K and got dragged through the mud.
Guess what, really quickly, you guys, because I feel like it's time for my birthday again.
I can't with that.
Baby, I had a ball this weekend on my birthday, and I cannot think of a better way to continue celebrating it here on Monday Fun Day with Tori B and with you, Jay. And Jay, thank you for keeping it real. That's the Jay I know. Go ahead and say what you got to say so I can cut you out.
Oh, no. I mean, Karen did what she needed to do. And honestly, Stone Cold Alcoholics are some of the funniest, wittiest people I know. So
no. Bring his ass down, please. That bullshit. Anyway.
It was like Clubhouse again.
Oh boy, we're gonna fight tonight. It's gonna be a fight tonight. What we call it, Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night
Raw. That's what we're
Monday
Night Raw instead of Monday Fun Day. Now Jacqueline is so hurt, and she can't believe that Karen would say that about her ex. Even though she can believe that she's talked all that shit about Karen this season. Now she storms off to the other side of the table, and before she does say, "Well, Karen, you got 2 DUIs." And Karen says, "I don't have 2 DUIs, Deanbat." And technically, Jay, I think Karen was right on that one, wasn't she?
She was, and this was a missed opportunity to dig in for the 1 DUI that she does have.
Well, I know you would have been at that table.
That was a missed opportunity. But I mean, Karen, she used semantics. She does not currently have 2 confirmed DUIs. Bitch, you got 1.
that wasn't what you accused. That ain't what you said I had. No, you said I had 2, Dean. Bad.
That's why I said that they didn't.
I know this saying about in Jacqueline's case. That's what I'm just saying.
And PP works for law enforcement. She should know better, right?
I'm sorry. When she called Jacqueline a dingbat, I fell off because that is what it is. She is so dingy, girl. Ugh.
Jacqueline just always like every time I feel like she's gonna possibly like be on her shit, it's just she gets
can't
run
keep up with the
over.
girls. She can't. They would if Candace was on this cast, she would get chewed up and spit the.
Candace would have tore her ass up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, girl. She would never have. She wouldn't have even been in a running for.
Let me tell you who she really would have got into though. She would have let Mia have it once Mia called Kiana Stitches. I'm telling you, she would let Mia have it.
Yeah.
You Bigfoot. Shut up, Bigfoot.
I forgot
she would have. Yes, I'll give Candace that.
Candace would have ate her up. Wendy's, excuse me. Karen said it is defamation to talk about, certain things. Jacqueline says, well, it is actually defamation to say what you said about my boyfriend or my ex, whatever he is, having 25 convictions. The defamation is about the convictions. Can it be defamation if you were convicted of it?
No.
And that's why Karen
called it. It's on record. It's public record.
Oh boy.
Julio.
And Wendy says, now we want to talk about lawsuits and defamation. That's actually not defamation, but it is defamation when you was talking about Kiana's boyfriend. And then Ashley chimes in again. Well, we actually didn't say who we were talking about. And everybody, for the first time ever in Potomac history, in unison, they echoed the crowd in that moment. Have you ever heard? I know you guys know what a Greek chorus. They were the Greek chorus. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. I hate saying shut up, but Ashley, shut up.
Very rich from somebody who's still married to a sexual predator, allegedly.
Allegedly. Thank God.
I did.
Demisio, switch to allegedly, baby. If you're working, since you keep popping up and on the stage and stuff like that.
There you go. He's
oh shit. Demisio, if you're really working, play the video. Let me see if you got that going on. Something about that video, Demisio. Just y'all gonna be drunker than Cooter Brown when you leave up on out of here. Can I say Cooter Brown? I did. Anyway,
I don't think they could bring up Michael on the show anymore, right?
I don't think.
I
need him. I miss him.
I do too. So bad.
I said it.
But Karen said it in a very strategic way. Didn't she say you can't say that when he was grabbing ass? She said that a couple weeks ago, allegedly. But I'm just saying.
Who's all in here? Hey, Tia Lanise. Hey, la. Y'all know it's my birthday. I'm having a good time tonight. We're just going to have fun tonight, y'all. We actually almost done with the episode, too. Jacqueline can't believe that Karen would do that. And Karen said, she says, because Patrick loves you and has always asked me to defend you. And then Karen says, yeah, right, like Patrick actually speaks to you. And oh, my God.
Whack her again. Whack.
Oh, God. Turn her loose, Karen. Turn her loose, damn it. Karen. Everybody at the table laughed, and that scene was over. Jay, if you had to pick a winner, was it Jacqueline or was it Karen in that instance?
I mean, it was Karen. Like,
oh my God.
Karen has, Karen did what she needed to do. Again, I'm not going to give too much to a drunk, but it was cute.
Oh, okay. All right. Tori, your thoughts about that scene?
We finally have arrived with some drama. I did not fall asleep on this. That was an epic. And I wonder about what we didn't get to see. What other insults came up during this?
What else did she call her?
Right. But Karen clearly at 6'1" is the real heavyweight of this. 6'1". Damn. She quicker than all of them.
Listen,
I'll tell you what we didn't get to see.
What?
People having fun celebrating Wendy. Because the way that they were sitting there acting like they were waiting for their clothes to dry when they were staying up for her at midnight.
I actually think they should have just let Karen, should have let Wendy plan her own birthday trip.
They should have let Wendy drive back to Potomac with Giselle.
Ciao.
But it was a good episode.
You really not trying to beat these allegations I made earlier.
That's what I said.
I do think that they should have let Wendy plan her own birthday because Mia had, planned a trip and was like, it's back down Mia memory lane and has absolutely nothing to do with.
And we going to the practice. Does
But
she
doesn't
even own it anymore?
What's the name of the doctor again? Doctor what? Doctor Daddy. Doctor Daddy.
That was so. I don't even acknowledge that part of the scene because
You
they
got
all
to.
were looking like, what the hell?
What in the Doctor Heavenly is this shit?
That was so stupid. But doesn't Wendy like actually have a party later on in the season? I feel
She
like
has her own. Was it there? I don't know where it was at. Oh wow! It may have been
because the in-laws are coming. She's inviting the in-laws.
Okay, so it's at her house.
She's pulling out her storyline.
Oh, Dr. McDaddy.
Dr. McDaddy. Okay, so it's like the Mickey D's version of Dr. Heavenly. All right, Karen grabs the girls together and she urges them with an important message and just strives to let them know that she is better than what just happened. And she definitely didn't want to go there, but Jacqueline and her missing side teeth kept pressing her to do something, and she finally fought back because nobody puts baby in a corner.
Wait, we didn't do Stacy's confessional because that was hilarious.
Oh, you want to talk about? You can.
Bitch. I could recreate it. She was like, so, because Mia's a stripper? Is she really a stripper? Oh, she's really a stripper. Well, okay then. She's
what do we do? Jay, your turn. You give it to me. How she did it?
She was like, well, I don't know. No, okay. I guess she was. I enjoy Stacy so much because she is genuinely confused and appalled by everything that happens around her. Like, but it's so real because she's really like, how the fuck did I end up here? And why am I not at home with my child? Like, I really enjoy Stacy, but I can already see that Stacy, I can see by mid-season, we're going to see a different side of Stacy because her friendship with Karen, much like most of the friendships that Karen brings on the show, are not rooted in any sort of reality. So she's about to flip on her. And I cannot wait.
What I will say about Stacy is also while she is utterly confused at what's going on, also very much so appalled at what's going on. I also think that she likes it. That's what makes it like. So what happened, girl? Yeah, get her from out of Germany and get on.
I agree. I actually feel like this is good for Stacy because it doesn't seem like she is around many Black women besides her mother. So I feel like this can actually bring out a good side of her. That's why I'm curious to see where we get by the end of the season with her. Because I want to see Stacy drunk. Like I feel like that is a funny ass drunk.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm good.
Might be a little bit too cool.
I'm good with what I got right now.
I love that.
Off a rocker.
Imagine her and Mary Cosby together.
No. Wait, her, Mary Cosby, Teresa Giudice,
Sutton. I put Sutton there.
Alexia Echeverria from Miami. Alexia.
Actually, I would put Adriana over Alexia with this.
Did I say Alexia? Who's Adriana? No, but see, don't both of them be equally confused. So you have your pick, child.
Yeah, Alexia is slow to catch up to stuff.
She is. She is.
What? Stop.
Very Teresa. All right. Jacqueline says that Karen is deflecting, and Mia brings up Karen's charges and reads them aloud. They show Stacy, and she speaks with Karen after the girls have read the charges to Karen, to Stacy, and she cautions Karen that the girls are talking about your charges, and they're saying that you need to go to rehab. Should I be concerned? And I know she wasn't playing; she was so serious. First of all, Jay, I'm going to open the phone lines, but while I do so, y'all call in and tell me happy birthday and tell me what you're thinking about Potomac. Let's talk to us. And Jay, while I'm doing that, go ahead and tell me if you think that Karen was using Jacqueline to deflect, and what did you think about the girls Googling Karen's charges and saying that she needs to go to rehab and all of that stuff.
I mean, Karen was absolutely using Jacqueline to deflect, but whatever. That's Karen's MO. What I will say is, I love how Stacy intentionally or unintentionally just like went directly to Karen. Like, this was actually a very good Housewives move because I wasn't sure if Stacy was just going to keep the conversation like between them and go, "Oh my God, what? I can't believe that." But she took that baton and walked right into Karen and said, "Well, bitch, are you a drunk? Should I be concerned?" I like it. I had no issues with this scene. But yeah, Karen's middle name is Deflection.
All right, Torby.
The time has finally arrived. We got some real juicy. Listen, that table should be etched in RHOP history. You hear me? As much as I might not have agreed with the stitches comment, and I feel like Kay could have went lower, I was here for all of it, and I'm glad we finally arrived at this moment. I need this consistently through the rest of the season because we were slow to get here. I might have fell asleep a couple times, but we here, and let's see. But I'm with everybody else. Ashley asked me to be packed the hell up. There was no point. Let's not forget, Dr. Wendy told her to sit her ass down. And I don't know who Ashley thought she was, but even Stacy said, "It's Wendy's birthday." Yo, it was funny how she scolded. "It's Wendy's birthday. Show some respect." I was, yo, honestly, Stacy is the older Black woman in this instance. Shoot, she's older at this point. When it comes to the insult, she's older than Karen. Because that was hilarious.
Karen definitely does the flat. Y'all know that's my mama. Because like you'll be like, Karen, you can ask Karen about anything. It's a legal matter. I can't speak about it. So I'm gonna be Karen, and you guys ask me a question, and I'll give you a Karen response. Jay, go ahead, give me a question. I'm Karen.
Where do your parents live?
It's a legal matter. I can't discuss it. Tori B.
So, can you just admit that you hit a tree, Karen?
That also is a legal matter, and I cannot discuss it. And that's what she does. However, oh, you got another one?
No. She does. I'm agreeing with you. She actually does deflect.
But she's done that all throughout the history of Potomac. So
she was just a little more likable in the beginning when she was deflecting. Like it was very Lady Eloise in the beginning. Like it was cute. It was a character. Now she's just a mean, cantankerous old bat.
Somebody pull up Sean's question at the bottom for me. Production. It's a legal matter, and I cannot discuss it. Go back to the other one. Dr. C, who has a point. Jay, go ahead and read that for me.
Ooh, which scene do y'all prefer? The breakfast scene or the reasonably shady scene at Jizzer's driveway?
Reasonably shady. That was legendary. Because Wendy whacked the shit out of Giselle and Robin.
And I also go ahead, Jay.
I think then that because that was like they hadn't had a scene really like that up until that point, but I think this kind of blew that out of the water just because there were more women involved, like, and it was a longer tag team. Like when Wendy did kind of eat like this, like I'll give Wendy her tens there. That was cute.
She ate the whole thing. You hating on this?
But it wasn't enough people like involved. Like I literally when I was watching this, I was like, oh, Jazzy making a face. Oh, Kay saying this. Ashley jumping in. Karen, like everybody was clocked in.
Right.
I'm going to give it to this one too. First, I was going to do it because I think what surprised reasonably shady for what was surprising about it is like we were so used and we are so used to at times knowing everything that's going to happen before it happens. And even if we don't know in the blogs about what's going to happen, a spoiler comes out and Bravo purposely made sure to leave this portion out of it. You know, the Karen thing, if it was just the Kiana Mia thing, because everybody was already talking about Kiana and Mia's fight for like the last couple of days and ready to see it. The whole Jacqueline and Karen of it all came out of nowhere.
Yep.
And when it came, Karen ate it up, and then made everybody on Jacqueline seem like hypocrites in the process. So, and she just sat there the whole time and just waited for her
Yep.
moment. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh God, Karen 8. I just don't even like. I am proud of Karen. Karen 8. The phone lines are open. It is my birthday. We're gonna have fun. We're done with the episode. I'm gonna let Demisio come up really quickly, give his thoughts, and then we're gonna regroup and see you in just a few moments. Actually, about 15 minutes for Love and Marriage Huntsville, which came back out tonight. So stay tuned for that. If you're in a Love and Marriage Huntsville, we're gonna get rebooted up really quickly. But other than that, thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for all of the super chats that you guys gave tonight. We really appreciate that. And Demisio, come on up here and tell us what you're thinking real quick. Oh, you know how to do that, huh?
First of all, don't start with me, Chase. Okay, it's your birthday.
Okay.
You have a good night, honey. Again, happy
Have a good night.
birthday, Diva.
Thank you, Diva.
And more years to come. Hey,
Thank
Jay. Hey,
you.
Tori V.
Hey.
So, I'm finna go ahead and wear Ashley out real quick because why is Ashley there? I was so glad when Wendy was like, girl, sit your ass down. Because, you just don't even have a place here. Just jumping in stuff just to have something to say because your life is boring. You're boring. What is your point on the show other than being an OG? And at this point, baby, we could have kept Robin over Ashley. Goodness, at least Robin got something to talk about. Ashley ain't got nothing to talk about other than being messy and miserable with her forehead and her bunions. Oh my God. It's just like, girl, go. I'm like, Phaedra, get away from me with this Apollo. My God. And I was glad that Karen whacked Jacqueline. Yeah, she needed that because even though I am, like I said, Karen is on my bad side right now. But Jacqueline deserved it because she been coming for Karen for about 2-3 episodes now. So it's about time that Karen got her right on together. And I agree with y'all very much. I definitely think Kay didn't go low enough because I would have went even lower than what y'all went. Because I would have told Mia, girl, you crater faced bitch. You don't even know who your baby daddy is, but you got the audacity to be trying to talk about somebody right now. You need to go figure that out instead of worrying about my scar, my drug dealer boyfriend in the past. You need to be trying to figure out who your baby daddy is, sweetie. That's what you go do instead of worrying about me. But I get it, like y'all said, there was a good little tick for tat thing. They were going back and forth. Mia's skin looked horrible. I would have wore her out for that too. It's like you can see it. I don't know what she doing. She needs to be going to a dermatologist. That's why I say it's so much that Kay really could have said. She took it light, very light. She didn't have to do that. Stacy was phenomenal this episode, as she has been since the beginning of the show. Even though I do think Stacy is very naive to what is going on, but I don't think she's that naive because she catches on really quickly and she don't mind getting somebody together. And I loved at the end when me and them did all of that. I respect Stacy a lot for immediately going to Karen because if it was any other franchise season, we would have spent all day and all season long talking behind Karen's back. So I'm actually glad that Stacy did that. And I feel like her concerns were valid. And I do feel like she was coming from a genuine place when she was asking Karen, like, do I need to be worried about you? Like, what's going on here? Like, I feel like she really was coming as a friend and not trying to be messy, like Crater Face and Bunyan
Right. Well, thank
and
you so
Jack,
much. Oh.
the sidekick.
And
Nothing.
well, thank you so much, Demisio, for helping run the show and giving us your comments. I would like to add as an editor's note that Kiana did actually say that Mia like she had been hit in the face by a bunch of rocks. So she did. She did say that at least. With that being said, let's go ahead and rate the episode while everybody's up here. WCO, before I let you go on back to work, what did you give the episode out of 10?
I'll give it 8.5.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Demisio. We'll see you in the comments.
Taylor Swift is an icon, you guys.
No, she's not. Tori B, what did you rate the episode 1 to 10?
Yeah, I would have to give it an 8.5.
Okay. Hey, Latasha Collins. Baby, we having a birthday today. Jay, what did you think? What's the rate?
8.5.
I'm gonna give it a. I'm sorry, Karen ate that girl so bad, and then she got drugged, and then everybody got exposed for being hypocrites, and they told Ashton to shut up. Carrie was activated. Mia thinks she better than everybody. The tea was stale and old. That was a 10 out of 10. I gotta give it a 10, y'all, and I don't do that. But for me, damn, that episode was good. Good Lord.
I blame the people gassing me up, thinking she in charge of the girl.
That's what it really thought. She was given. She thought she was in charge of the girls. She found out tonight Karen is still
In charge.
Jay in charge of the girls. She's in charge of the girls.
No,
Before we let you
I
go,
hope she can still be in charge over JPEG.
oh, okay, she in charge over you too. But I will. We'll talk about that. Before we go, let's just do this one more time. Baby, that bot turned up. Just like we had it turned up today. We had almost 100 people in the room. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. Thank you for all of the super chats, everybody that was in the room tonight. Love, love, love. Dominique, Auntie, thank you for your super chats. Amanda K as well. Tia Lanisa's in here. Dr. C who, Orchid fan. So many people were in the room. Latasha Collins, how you doing? Thank y'all, and we're going to see you in just a few moments for
Love and Marriage
Love
Huntsville.
and Marriage Huntsville review. I'm going to figure out how to end this. Okay. All right. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.